Alright, well, I'm set up, and I'm literally looking at the road right here in front of me. But the other day, Dad said he seen, like, deer move through here all day long. This is actually where I killed a turkey at last year and a turkey at this year. But in this tree, I've got some good cover. I don't know what the wind's gonna do, because there's a river down here below me. So more than likely, my thermals will pull down that way. The woods behind me is always super open and beautiful, so I'll be able to see for a long ways to know exactly where the deer are going. They like to move through here like 30 yards from the road, and I'm like 30, 40 yards from the road, so I'm hoping that it's going to happen soon. Because it's supposed to be getting hot in the evenings. So I don't want to shoot one when it's 70 degrees. Y'all remember how I said this is my turkey spot? Them things don't get away. I don't know where I hit him at first there. I thought I smacked him right in the friggin' head, but he didn't move. But that second arrow, man, I freaking whacked him. Gosh, I love shooting stuff with a stick bow, baby. That's the first critter I've got to shoot with this bow since I got the new limbs. And I whacked that sucker. The sun's just now coming up. I heard a doe blowing out the road there. I don't know what at, because my wind's not going that way. But I turned around and saw a coon walking through there. And I was like, not in my turkey hunt spot. No, you don't. That gives me a lot of confidence in this bow, because man, I freaking whacked that sucker. He ran like 10 yards, fell over dead, but I sent one of them grizzly stick samurais right through him. He didn't know what friggin' hit him, but I waxed his pole, son. Alright, well, it's like 2:30 now. I'm gonna go ahead and get down. There's still a possibility I could kill something, but it's gonna start getting hot here there in a second.
So this right here is where the coon was. I shot in front of him the first time. The first arrow there. I shot in front of him. Second arrow, he's covered in blood. He didn't make it very far with that single bevel broadhead stuck to him. And there's blood absolutely everywhere. Look at that sucker right there. That's where the arrow came out of, I believe. No, that one, yeah, is that exit. And then entrance was right there. Pole waxed that sucker. Yeah, that's a pretty one, dude. That one will have to get. I'll have to do something with that hide or something. Cause that right there is a pretty sucker. Look at that. That single bevel broadhead, that big old grizzly stick samurai had different plans. Plus I punched that sucker through both lungs. Alright, I'm gonna take some pictures of this thing because this thing's super pretty. And then I'm going home. We're back at it this evening and I'm back in here in a place where I've hunted a million times and failed to connect, but it's just been one thing after another. But I'm gonna be real easy getting in the woods, cause Saturday evening I spooked 8 deer walking in. But there's one trail that a deer comes up every night, right at least one, either in the morning or right at dark. So I'm gonna go and set that trail and just bank on that one deer coming out. And just hope to God it's not a little button buck or something.
Well, I'm set up. This is probably the best tree to be in. This trail comes by me at 5 yards. I've got all my marbles, all my eggs in one basket right here. There could be 15 deer come off the ridge. There could be 5 come out in that plat. But I've seen one walk past this trail every single time. The wind She did not duck like I thought she would. I kept telling myself, hold low, she's gonna duck. She was so nervous that whole time. And then, I missed. I shot low. I kept telling myself, hold low, she's gonna duck. Hold low, she's gonna duck hard. Hold low, she's gonna duck hard. And man, she ducked. But she didn't duck nowhere near as hard as I thought she was. She just kind of barely dropped down and then started moving forward. I thought she was gonna come down this trail and give me a shot at 5 yards. She was so nervous that whole time, I cannot believe she didn't. I figured when that gun, or when that bow went off, she was gonna smack the dirt. And if she would've, I'd have hit her right to the back of the lungs. She just kind of dropped down and lunged forward. Well, lesson learned, don't aim that low. That's too low. I kept telling myself, hold low, hold low, hold low, hold low. And by God, I held low, but she didn't get low. I mean, I probably hit like 4 inches under her stomach line. And she only dropped like 3. And she dropped down into the arrow. Like if that arrow would have been moving slower, it probably would have got her. But by the time she got